So here's a question. Can we factor this quadratic, x squared plus 1? Can we factor it? Well, let's say we can. If we can factor it, then we can definitely write it of the form x plus a, x plus b, and get something like this. And we will definitely get a solution from this of x equals negative a, because if we have x plus a equals 0, then x is going to be negative a. And we'll definitely get a solution here of x equals negative b, because, well, we're going to have x plus b equals 0. If I had written this as x minus a and x minus b, we would also be able to solve. We would just get x equals a and x equals b. So if we can factor, we can definitely solve. So let's go back to this. So is this factorable? If it is, then we can solve for x. That means there's some number here so that x squared plus 1 equals 0 for x. Well, I want to notice something. I want you to notice something. 1 is a positive number. And if I put any real number in, whether it's positive or negative here, I'm going to get a positive number because that's squared. So if I add a positive number to a positive number, is it possible that I get 0? Well, the answer is no. And because I can't solve this equation, because that's what it means, it also means that there must be no way to factor. Because if I could factor, then I would definitely get solutions. Either negative a and negative b if I were to express it like this, or a and b. So there are some polynomials that we just can't factor, even though their degree might be 2 or greater. So what's one dead giveaway? Well, anything of the form x squared plus c equals 0, where c is bigger than 0, is going to be something that we can not factor. Now, we have a word for this. We call it irreducible. And in some situations, we might have a very big polynomial, and we might be interested in factoring this polynomial down to a product of different terms, maybe many, many different terms. Well, the best we can do is to factor things down until they can't be reduced anymore. So we're going to look at some examples of that in just a moment, but our goal should be, now that we know that not everything can be factored, to factor as much as possible. So let's look at an example.